The holidays are around the corner and you're having a hard time figuring out what to gift that one photographer in your life. It could be a photographer you work with all the time, maybe your kid is into photography or your friend, but you're unsure what they'll like. Well, you're in luck because this is my 2021 holiday gift guide and I'm going to give you 10 awesome gift ideas that all photographers will love. This video will be split up into different price categories depending on your budget. If you want to check them out for yourself, everything will be linked down in the description. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting off with gifts under $50. The first gift on the list is a SANDISK 64GB Extreme Pro SD card. Photographers are always buying SD cards for backups, but also to have extra space when working on big projects. It's a cheaper gift, I know, but it's not about the price, it's the thought that counts. This is easily one of those gifts that'll be appreciated. I really love these cards because they're cheap and do the job. They're so cheap that I have 6 cards in my SD card holder in case I need them. Usually this is when I'm shooting a portrait session and the next day I'm shooting another session. I don't want to shoot everything on one card, so I will swap out cards for each shoot. These cards are always on sale for $21 Canadian on Amazon, but the regular price is about $27. The next gift is not gear related, but instead some art to spice up their editing space. A camera patent poster. These posters make a great gift. I actually found these the other day and I thought, how cool would this be to hang in my studio space? Photographers spend a lot of time at their desk editing, so having a cool poster like this to hang above their desk would be a great addition to their space. You can find these camera patent posters on Etsy and they come in all different sizes and designs. Depending on the size, they're typically all under $50, which is a great price. Photography is an expensive hobby or career, so finding anything under $50 is quite difficult. Let's look at gifts above $50 but under $100. First up is the Peak Design Slide LITE. I went years without using a camera strap, and that was simply because they're so time consuming to connect and disconnect all the time. I've been in situations where I should be using a camera strap but refuse for that exact reason. With the Peak Design Slide LITE, us photographers don't have to waste so much time connecting a strap again. The slide comes with the usual Peak Design anchors, which are affixed to the camera itself, then the strap is connected to the anchors just like this. These anchors are strong and usually stay on my camera all the time because they work with almost all Peak Design products and they look pretty cool. You can find the Peak Design Slide LITE on Amazon for $89, but they also have the Peak Design Slide, which is $109 and features a thicker strap to help support heavier cameras. Next is the SEAGATE 2TB external hard drive. Storage space is something every photographer needs. I'm constantly running out of storage space with my raw photos, Lightroom catalogs, and edited photos, so I think this would be a great gift. You can pick up this drive for $79 on Amazon, which is a great price for 2 TB of storage space. I'm telling you right now, every photographer would appreciate more storage. Next up, we have the JOBY GORILLAPOD 3K. I know these are on like every gift guide for photographers, but I really enjoy my GORILLAPOD. It's not something I use all the time, but it still comes with me because it's the only tripod that fits in my camera bag. This tripod is perfect for those photographers who love to travel, and if you didn't know, the cool thing about these tripods is that you can bend the legs to stand anywhere or even wrap around a tree branch. They make a few different models for anything bigger than a point and shoot camera. I would suggest the GORILLAPOD 3K or 5K. Anything less than that, the camera will be too heavy for the tripod to support. They sell the GORILLAPOD 3K kit on Amazon for about $70. And let me just add on here and say that the GORILLAPOD is a really common piece of gear and many photographers have them or have had them. So if you decide to buy this, just know they might already have one. If you want to get something a little bit more expensive, these are the gifts I would suggest for over $100. First up, we have the Peak Design Capture Clip. One of my favorites. For those photographers who carry their camera all day, their arm hurts, and still refuse to wear a strap. This awesome piece of gear allows a photographer to clip their camera onto their backpack, belt, or anything you want by using this clip right here. This mount here is screwed to the bottom of your camera, and that's what allows it to be connected to the clip itself. It also has this quick release button so they can have their camera back in their hands for any shot that comes up. The Peak Design Capture Clip is available on Amazon for $120 $20, and in my opinion, worth every penny. Next, a 1980s 35mm film camera. Personally, I love collecting cameras, and I know a lot of other photographers do as well, so a gift like this would be perfect. I would suggest the Canon AE1 or the Nikon FE because they are both really great cameras and are pretty cheap compared to others out there. You can pick up either of these cameras used on eBay for around $150 to $250. Speaking about film cameras, if they already have one, you can get them a nice roll of film. The most common and one of my favorites is the Portra 400 film. Depending on the type of film, it can get really expensive. Portra 400 goes for about $140 on Amazon, but sometimes you can find it for way cheaper. I know I picked up this pack for about $70. Just remember, there's a ton of different film stocks out there that are cheaper, so you don't have to go with this one. For our next gift, we have the LUMECUBE 2.0. This light is waterproof and produces 1500 lumens of LED, and it's the size of a golf ball. I love this light when I'm doing product photography because it means I don't have to bring my big light with me. These lights can even be used for getting creative with your portraits. It comes with one diffuser, one warming gel, and a DSLR shoe mount for the top of your camera. The light has a magnetic frame around it so you can attach many different mods to the front of it, like LUMECUBE barn doors or colored filters. The LUMECUBE 2.0 goes for $120, but they also have the LUMECUBE 2.0 Pro lighting kit that includes 2 of these lights, 2 diffusion bulbs, 2 barn doors, 12 gels including 4 colored gels, 2 snoots, 2 honeycomb grids, and a carrying case. The Pro lighting kit is sold at $380, but currently on sale for $100 off on LUMECUBE's website. The last gift on the list is the PAPERSHOOT camera. Now this camera in no way will replace a DSLR or mirrorless camera, and that's because it's not supposed to. But it fits in a pant pocket and can capture memories anytime. The photos look like they were taken on film, you can swap cases to really personalize it, and it uses an SD card to store all the images. The only downside is that this camera doesn't perform that well in low light situations, and the quality isn't the best. However, if you don't care about image quality, then this is a great gift for anyone who wants to capture memories in the moment. PAPERSHOOT sells these cameras anywhere from $150 to $300. With that being said, I hope that this guide helps when picking out a holiday gift for that special photographer in your life. And if for some reason you can't get these, or maybe you don't want to give them something they may already have, then you can never go wrong with a gift card to your local camera store. I'd suggest B&H if you're in the US, and Henry's or Vistech if you're here in Canada. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when I post a new video. Peace.